bar stool.
Good morning, YouTube. It is Monday the 24th, I think. I don't know where this cough's come from. This is our last day here. We get picked up tonight at 5:30 from the hotel. We go to the airport and we take off at 9:25 tonight. But weirdly, and because of the time difference, we don't land until 3 p.m. on Tuesday. That's messed up. And yeah, that's it. So today is the day that I've been waiting years for. We're going to go to the Castro. We're going to have a little look around. We're going to go and see the Harvey Milk shop, where obviously he had his camera business. And I've just played the Hope speech from Harvey Milk. And before all of that, we're going to go down and have some breakfast. This entire time that we've had breakfast here, I haven't shown you what breakfast actually looks like. So today I'm going to try and get a little bit of footage of the buffet, and might try and get a picture of our waiter as well, because he's quite fab.
Oh, he's cute.
He is lovely. And yeah, look at our room.
Tip.
Ready to go home.
Oh, tip.
Will you miss it? Are you leaving a little bit of your heart in San Francisco?
I nearly left a couple of jumpers. Oops.
I think I'll be leaving a little bit of my heart in San Francisco.
I will be too.
Or as my mum called it yesterday, Fat Sam's Disco.
In Fat Sam's Disco, high on a hill, it calls to me. Right, come on, breakfast.
The lyrics didn't call to you then, did they?
No, forgot them. Have you got the key?
I've got the key, I've got the secret.
Okay.
See you down at breakfast. You. So we start here. Fresh fruit, melon, pineapple, and lots of other melon, berries for today. That's a no. We have the croissants. Breakfast. And all on there. Chinese bowl there. Cereal, porridge. One last look around the room before we go. That is so comfy. And a last look at the view. Amazing.
Oh, amazing pictures, Margaret. What a brilliant son you have to take.
well, you know, superstar darling. And we're all packed. We are, I think it's about 3 kilos heavier than when we came here. I mean, the suitcase is not us. And yeah, we are still under. Mine's about 18-ish. My mum's, we've weighed, and that's about 16.8, 9-ish. We've done well, and we haven't sort of skimped on getting anything in case it didn't fit in the case or it was too heavy and that sort of thing, and we are still underweight, so I'm very proud of us. But it is time for checkout. We're going to put the suitcases in like the storage thing for the day, and then we're going to head on out. We're going to try and do the Castro, jump on a trolley or a cable car or whatever and go over to Pier 39, because we want to do this like aerial adventure thing. We did a thing the other day just before the magic show where you had to, it was a 7D experience, and I got to choose, and I chose, was it Circus of Horrors or something like that, and you were at an amusement park and you had to shoot all these zombies and with 3D glasses and your chair moves and there's wind and everything, and I screamed like a little bitch.
You did.
I did. I got scared, but I loved it. Well, just further up the pier than that, near to where you first come on, there is an experience kind of like that, but it's a virtual simulator type thing over the San Francisco Bay. And it was actually the first one that we saw the other day. My mum said, well, let's go and have a look at what else is available. And if there's nothing else that good, when we come back, we'll do it. Well, as it turns out, because of the otters, sea lions, we ended up walking back up on kind of like the edge of the pier so we could watch them. So we actually didn't go past it again. But we did do the zombie one, and that was brilliant. So good. So I'm looking forward to this one and what it has to offer. I really am going to miss this place. Like, there will be a little bit of my heart left in San Francisco. And I know that my mum is feeling the same as well. We are both gutted to be leaving. It's been amazing. And I know I said it in the first video, but I will say it again. Thank you so much to everyone at Jack Radio. Belinda, playing travel agent, has done an amazing job. This whole experience would not have been possible had it not have been for them. And this is going to stay with me for life in a positive way. This is really, there's no words actually fail me on how to say thank you for this, because I can't explain it. If you would like more information on Jack Radio, then please have a little look in the video description bit below. I will put a link to their website. Please go and support them. Listen to them if you're in the area. Enter their competitions because they are good. And yeah, just enjoy Jack Radio. Right, well, there we are, all checked out of the hotel. All of the bags are in storage, apart from that one. We've also just been stung with a $93 charge.
Yeah.
Because we got a breakfast to go the other day, and apparently, even though breakfasts are included
And
prepaid breakfasts aren't included
if you want
some
to
reason.
take it out.
Yeah. So we are now on our way to walk down to the Castro. We've got a rough idea of where we need to go. We do know that it's about 1.5 miles.
My knees have gone.
So yeah, let's go and explore. I'll never get used to these lights.
That's a true thing, isn't it? Low ground clearance.
Yeah. Do you know, we actually got a cab last night from the Hilton Hotel up to ours, and it's literally the length of this road, and we were thinking, oh shit, it's city prices, it's tourists, you know, it's going to be a complete rip-off. It was, what, $6?
Yeah, we said
six something, yeah.
5 something.
5 something. And we said take the 7. So we gave a little tip. It's probably not the right amount, but
Did you just see me giving that guy $5?
yes.
That's because I went to put the room key back in my purse, and he just said, "Oh, thank you, ma'am."
You didn't even mean to tip.
Didn't even mean to tip him.
I love that there's outdoor fire escapes. We should adopt that in Britain.
I'll be sitting on it with my chair out, my plants on it. Is it not just a balcony?
Well, I suppose if there's no fire, it is just a balcony, isn't it?
Yeah, oh my God, my knees.
Yeah, these are a bit steep.
Due to wear peep toe shoes.
No. Imagine high heels.
Oh no. Maybe that's why they all wear flats.
Yeah, that's what we've just walked up, down. I don't even know what direction I'm going in.
I don't know, once the earth's moving when we stop.
I know. It's my fat going into place. Should we walk across this way? Because we're going in the right direction anyway.
Why is it up this way?
Yeah. We just basically keep going until we reach the Castro.
Oh, I got the impression of that.
No.
You mentioned yesterday when we were in that shop, Rabies or whatever it was called.
Rayleigh's.
That there's big baskets, big tall things of mixed fruit, and there's a sign on it, and it's free fruit for the children.
Yeah, Tesco do that.
Do they?
Yeah. It's becoming a thing over in the UK to offer them fresh fruits and veg as they're going around, as a thing to like eat more healthily. These yellow pod things over here are actually really interesting, and I would love to see them rolled out worldwide, because they are talking pods, and the idea behind it is no phones, no tablets, no nothing. You go and take a seat, you sit down, and a complete stranger will come up to you and sit down with you, and you talk any topic, and you listen to them. You don't get angry. You know, you can meet anyone who's there, and I would love to see that, because, you know, the amount of people I've noticed throughout the city, and even tourists, that just look at their phones, and it's really sort of made me aware that even when I'm at home, I don't take in my surroundings enough, and I really need to, because I'm missing out on so much. So over here, I have kind of ignored people back home, and yeah, that is on purpose. I have meant to do it because I've wanted to see what I've come here to see, and I'm so glad that I've done it. I do not have a single regret. Fair enough, when I'm at home, you know, I know the surroundings, I know the sights, I know the smells, I know the feels, I know everything, but here I don't. So yeah, everyone's got ignored. It's also really nice that the amount of people that have commented on my top today. We had a woman earlier on who was driving along. She actually pulled over to say how nice my top was. I didn't really understand what she was saying, so I was just a bit like, and then she went off, and the fella that was stood next to us at the lights, and he was like, "Did you catch what she said?" And we were like, "No." And he went, "It's to do with your top. She really likes it. She said it's kind of funky. Does that make sense?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And this is like a complete stranger talking to us, right? Very good looking, by the way. By the way, little side note here, come to San Francisco, the people are gorgeous. Well, most of them. They are really good looking over here. Anyway, back to the story. So we start walking along because we're crossing over on the same crossing, and he starts asking where we're from and asking, you know, how long we're here, where are we off to, that sort of thing, and then wished us a really nice day, and he just went off. And you think, this city is full of really, really nice people, and I am in absolute love with it. I really am. So I think Mum's ready now. I think the coffee's done, so we are going to head off down the Castro. Let's go. Here it is.
Somewhere in Des Moines or San Antonio, there's a young gay person who all of a sudden realizes that she or he is gay, knows that if the parents find out, they'll be tossed out of the house. The classmates would taunt the child, and the Anita Bryans and John Briggs are doing their bit on TV, and that child had several options. Staying in a closet, suicide, and then one day that child might open a paper and it says homosexual elected in San Francisco, and there are two new options. The option is to go to California, stay in San Antonio and fight. 2 days after I was elected, I got a phone call, and the voice was quite young. It was from Altoona, Pennsylvania, and the person said, "Thanks. And you've got to elect gay people so that that young child and the thousands upon thousands like that child know that there's hope for a better world. There's hope for a better tomorrow. Without hope, not only gays, but those blacks and the Asians, and the disabled, the seniors, the us's, without hope, the us's give up. I know that you cannot live on hope alone, but without it, life is not worth living. And you've got to give them hope. Thank you very much.
And we walk down, have a little look at the old camera shop that Harvey Milk had. Is that a statue of an owl just above that shop? That must be a statue, it's not moving, I don't think.
Owls don't move.
That's gotta be a... Is it a real one? Yeah, but I still can't tell if it's real or not. Oh, that might be a real owl. Over the, what's that? Cuba. A very posh way of saying the country's name. So I believe the Harvey Milk camera shop now belongs to the Human Rights organisation, campaign, whatever you want to call it. So definitely going to try and get something in from there. I love them. Oh, the original bubble tea. Oh my God. Wow. The history in this building. 575. Wow, this feels amazing. Did you know this whole area feels like years ago it would have been this hive of activity? I wonder if that was his apartment. You gotta give him hope. Wow. Next door to hand job. Oh, do you know the names of the businesses around here? Crazy. But I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna spend my arse off. $107 later, and I'm done. I've spent. It was incredible. I got to have a good talk with the staff about what the HRC is up to these days, and kind of just like reminiscing about all the stuff that would have happened in that room that I was in. And I can say I was there. So we're now going to wait here hop on to one of them, and we're going to go over to Pier 39, where we are going to do the fly-in over the city. But yeah, I can't believe it now. Like, I came out the store and I said to my mum, I'm like, right, I don't give a shit now. Like, I've done everything I wanted to and more. I'm done. This is it. I feel like I've been home. That's the only way I can describe it. I've been home. So, see you over at the piers. We're here. We're checked in. We're going to do a flight simulator. This one takes us up over the San Francisco Bay, and it's expected to be good. It should be for $50. Yeah, so I think we're going to start boarding soon. That was $50, kind of wasted. Yeah, it really isn't that good. Like, we were sat at the edge of the screen, and the screen is like curved, like up, down that way, and then it's curved around, so you're missing a load, but then everything is curved, so you're sort of more focused on like how things are curved than what you're actually doing. They blow air at you and your seat moves a little bit. That's it. So if you come in, don't bother with the flyer.
Waste of time, waste of money.
So we are gonna hail a cab and we're going back up to the hotel. Oh, do you want to see the sea lines first? Yeah, okay. Because kind of, again, true to our sort of the way that this holiday's turned out, we have actually got some free time. We've got, like, what did you say it was, 3? Just turned 3. So we have like 2.5 hours until the limousine comes and picks us up. So, yeah, we'll go and see our sea lion friends. Quite particularly excited to hear the vocals of Sea Lion Dion. You get it? Do you know what song she's going to sing? My heart will go oh, oh, oh.
God.
They don't get any better.
No, they don't, but they can get a lot worse.
This is true. just around from reception. They've opened up one of the rooms. Fuck me. This is stunning. I'm really not supposed to be in here. But, yeah. Wow. That is amazing. The camera isn't really picking it up, but let me see if it's not doing anything. I have a button that's supposed to like lighten up the thing. It's like a whole little theatre. This is amazing. Yeah, so we've got to sort of get our shit together because I've just had a text from the driver to say that he's in the area, and if we fancy going to the airport a little bit earlier, we can. So I'm just going to use my mum's phone to text. Oh God, I'll miss this place. Here we are, San Francisco International, Terminal 1 I think this is. We're in the airport. Doesn't this look like something from Home Alone? Like just this long corridor. I'm expecting to see it like with all the Christmas decorations and just hear my name. But hopefully not. So what we've done is we have bought CBD oil, mine in joints, and my mum's in liquid form. Now, over here, perfectly legal. In fact, for the most part, San Francisco smells of weed. In the UK, kind of not so much. At the moment, it's one of them things where kind of the British government goes, yeah, So, of course, us are like, well, is it legal or is it not? Like, you know, it's kind of confusing. So, I've put mine in the suitcase, well hidden, and that's obviously going through now. My mum forgot to put hers in her suitcase and put it through in the bag. I eat sourdoughs.
You might need to come in with me in case I can take one.
I think you can take as much as you want as food. Anyway, so we go through security, and of course it's like, take your hats off, take your jumpers off, take your shoes off, everything. We go through, and like we've taken up about 3 trays or something like that, and we stand there, and we empty 2 of the trays. And I'm like, oh, thank God, you know, I've got my bag back and everything. And then I go, what the fucking hell's my shoes? And my shoes and this bag got pulled to one side. And this isn't the bag with the CBD oil in. That got through fine. So I don't know what to expect on the other side. I think it's just security, like, have you had a good holiday? Yeah. Welcome home. And that will be that. But
Posh bag.
I was just saying, Mum, you noticed the bag that got pulled over isn't the one with the CBD oil in?
No, the juice was more important.
Yeah, it was. So the whole reason that box tray got pulled over was because we had a bottle of Robinson's. What is it?
Ribena.
Basically Ribena. That's why.
Should we sit down somewhere and get some food?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, yeah, it's fine.
I think you need to film the faces of the buses. $17.99. Pound of chocolate.
Would you like Christy? Yeah, let's
$5.99. way
No,
off.
you're not buying.
Caesar salad, $17.49. I think not.
Do you want to sit down and eat? No. Anyway, yeah, so we've come through. Earlier today, on the way down to the Castro, I went into a smoke shop and bought 200 cigarettes, thinking, well, you know, that's my limit. So I get back to the hotel, put the cigarettes in the suitcase. That's fine. And then we just bought 200 more in duty free, because it actually works out at half price for the cigarettes. Now, I know that the past however many years the Chancellor of the Exchequer in the UK has been putting duty on cigarettes like there's no tomorrow, but I wasn't expecting it to be half. That is crazy. Anyway, we're going to our gate. Okay, here we go. This is coming through first class.
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
guys. Merry Christmas.
See you.
Really? How are you, sir? Good, there we go. If you need anything, you call somebody else.
We're here at Heathrow Airport. We'll clean that bit off the lens. And yeah, the boarding for our flight up to Manchester. That knackered. We're just going to sit until the queue goes.
You've got to shovel us up and just pull us on.
And my hat got stolen from security.
I am puzzled.
Me too.
I am, because it's a sour note on a Grace holiday.
I know. So this has been a fucking amazing holiday. However, it kind of ends now because we're not even sitting together on this flight.
No.
I'll wave.
I'm nearer the front than you, aren't I?
I think so, yeah.
Where are you?
I don't know.
I'm on E.
Anyway, my mum's on an E.
I think that's what I could do with one. Maybe I'll just get my CBD oil out.
Yes, that's possible.
Yeah, I'm on 15E.
So, I'm going to end the videos here.
Do you need a passport to go now?
Yes. So thank you for joining us and watching all these videos of our trip to San Francisco. And I'll see you next Wednesday.
It's time to say goodnight, time to say goodbye. It It's time to put our games away and save them for another day. Time to say good night. Time to say goodbye. Till tomorrow when our eyes are bright, it's time to say good night. It's time to say good night. Time to say goodbye. Time to say farewell to friends. We'll see you when the day begins. We hope tomorrow brings so many lovely things. But till the morning when your eyes are bright, it's time to say good night. The Tiger Kids were out today, playing in the sun. But when they see the nighttime has begun, time to say good night. Time to say goodbye. It's time to put our things away and save them for another day. Time to say good night. Time to say goodbye. Till tomorrow when our eyes are bright, it's time to say good night. But now it's time to say